Let's get it. All right. I just got to open my TikTok chat and then we'll be good to go. If I can even open my TikTok chat. It doesn't even show that I'm live right now. That's a little concerning. Where's my stream? Where is my TikTok live? I swear this happened last time I went live too. It just didn't start my live stream for like the first couple minutes, and I had to refresh in order to fix it. I just had to restart. I'm hoping I don't have to do that again. Like, where is my TikTok live? I know I'm live on Twitch. The Twitch stream is working. But the TikTok, not so much. That seems to be dead. Unlucky, honestly. That's my fault, low-key. God dang it. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the TikTok live to fix itself or start in the first place, I can at least announce that I'm live on Discord and open up some background music on Spotify. And hopefully by the time I'm done with that, the TikTok live. Hey, it's there. TikTok live is ready to go. Let's get it. So happy to be here. All right. What background music do we want to play today? What background music are we feeling? Maybe lo-fi? I don't know. I feel like lo-fi would put me to sleep right now. Maybe just night mode. Just like non-copyrighted EDM. Maybe that's a little bit better. Let's go with that. Hey! Thank you for the follow. However, if you're gonna follow me, my recommendation is to use a different spam message than the same spam message I've gotten in Twitch for the last 2 months. That's what I don't understand. People gotta get a little bit more creative, I guess. I don't know. I get the same like spam messages from different people, but like it's the same message, word for word, character for character, bar for bar. He stole my whole shit, bar for bar. Like, you would think if people are trying to scam you on Twitch, they would at the very least use a different message than the 15 other people that have already tried the same scam. Anyways, I digress. I'm being a little negative. Hi, I would also like to be friend. Oh no, we got another scammer in the chat. What's up, random girl? How you doing? How's your night going? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. We don't necessarily need to shear these sheep. Like, we're not at a desperate lack of wool. But as you can see here in our inventory, we don't have a full supply of wool. I have an allotted 7 slots for wool, and only 4 of those are full. 3 of those slots are not full. So realistically, if I see sheep on my journey, I should shear them just to get some more wool. You know what I mean? So at any point tonight, if we see sheep, we should shear them. It's not a necessity, but it would be helpful. Like, I'm good on wool. Sorry, wood. See, those 2 words are way too close to each other. I'm gonna get it mixed up, I can already tell. Multiple times throughout this series. I'm good on wood. I have 7 slots for wood as well, and 6 out of 7 are full. Technically, I have 8 slots for wood. I have so much wood. Pause. But I do not have, like, enough wool to sustain myself for the entirety of this series, for the entirety of this playthrough. What is the goal? Oh, I guess I should explain that, random girl, since this might be your first time in the stream. This might be your first time watching one of my Farlands streams. Okay, so the Minecraft Farlands is a glitch that exists in the game, specifically in the beta version of the game, which we are playing, Minecraft beta version 1.7.3 right now. That's why, for example, the textures look a lot different. I don't have a hunger bar, and even my F3 settings look extremely different than how the F3 menu looks in modern day Minecraft. Even some of these textures, like the cocoa beans texture, looks very different because it's the beta texture. In fact, the cocoa beans are just the brown dye texture. So it's the same texture as brown dye. They're both the same. But anyways, going back to your original question of what the goal of this series is, the goal is to find the Farlands, to run in a straight line until you encounter the Minecraft Farlands, which, like I said, was a glitch that existed only in the beta version of Minecraft. However, that glitch does not appear until you run 15 million blocks. The Farlands does not spawn until you... I can't even say it without laughing because it's such a crazy, like, thing to do. It's such a crazy challenge that we're embarking on. The Minecraft Farlands does not spawn until 15 million blocks away from 0, 0. This is my 4th time streaming this, and I'm only 61,000 blocks away from spawn. Far, far away. Yeah, that's why they call it the Farlands. So, we are only 61,000 blocks away. We haven't even made it to the first million yet. And when we do make it to the first million, that'll only be 1/15 of the journey. We did the math in the second live stream of this, because like I said, this is live stream number 4. I did the math in live stream number 2 and estimated that this will probably take around, and it depends on, you know, how long I live stream for. The longer each live stream goes, the less live streams it'll take, obviously. But the estimate is that this will probably take me around 400 live streams. Now, if all of those live streams are really, really short, it might take 600 live streams. But this is basically going to be like a side project that I kind of live stream when I'm, you know, bored, or I just want something to do on, you know, the side, quite literally, from my main live streaming projects. So like if I'm in the middle of streaming a Pokemon game, that's my main live streaming content. And then when I'm not streaming that Pokemon game, or I want to take a break from that Pokemon game, we play this instead. Hello, Matthew, in the TikTok chat. It's lovely to see you tonight. Or another example would be if I am playing a very long, hefty single-player game, such as Red Dead Redemption 2. That would be the primary content on my live stream. But whenever I want to take a break, or I just want something to do as a relaxing way to end the stream, the secondary backup content is Minecraft Farlands. Over a year? Oh yeah, this is definitely going to take me over a year. I expect it to take me over 2 years, because if it does take me between 400 to 600 live streams, that's, well, first off, over a year of streaming, and secondly, it's gonna take me even longer than that. I mean, there's only 365 days in a year, and I don't stream every single day in the year. And because this is not going to be the primary content on my Twitch page, if you take that into consideration and kind of do the math that way, there's a good chance this could take like upwards of 3-4 years to complete. It literally is just like a side quest for me on Twitch. And the reason I'm doing it in the first place is because it's like one of the only things in Minecraft I have not done. I've played single player, I've played multiplayer, I've played PvP, I've played PvE, I've played on servers, I've played minigames, I've played like MMO styles like Minecraft. I've done so much with Minecraft. I've played Skyblock, I've played modded, I've played hardcore. Like, name a version of Minecraft and I've probably played it. Name a game mode within Minecraft and I've probably played it. If you name a challenge version of Minecraft, I've probably played it. Like the walls or the dropper or like a lot of those like old school adventure maps. I've played them. There's not much in this game I haven't done except for visit the Farlands without cheats. I have to say it without cheats because I have visited the Farlands before, but it was with cheats. And I don't think that counts. I don't think that's the same. Like, this really is kind of it's a rite of passage thing. You know what I mean? It's almost like bragging rights because a lot of Minecraft players have, you know, played the entire game. A lot of Minecraft players have, you know, done the entire fully encompassing, I guess, playthrough of the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not special in saying that I've played all of Minecraft. A ton of people have played every little thing within Minecraft. But not a lot of people have visited the Farlands in survival without cheats. In fact, hiccups. Gross. In fact, a very few select number of people have visited the Farlands without cheats. So, realistically, this is like I said, it's one of the last things for me to do in Minecraft that I haven't already done. And not only that, it's such a rare thing that once I do accomplish this task, I will have kind of almost earned those bragging rights, set myself apart. That sounds like a little bit of ego, and it is. But like truly, the Minecraft fan in me just wants that, I don't know, accomplishment. I want that rite of passage to be complete. Because there's not much else for me to do in this game other than make it to the Farlands. And then once I make it to the Farlands, I really will have done everything there is to do in this game. That's almost sad to admit. That leaves me with like a feeling of existentialism. Once I make it to the Farlands, Minecraft will be complete. And I don't know what else there is to do in this game for me. Maybe I'll just quit. Of course not. But yeah, it's very weird. Another reason this challenge is going to take so long is because in the old beta version of Minecraft, you can't run. There's no run feature. There's no button that allows you to run. It just doesn't exist. So not only do we have to travel 15 million blocks in a straight line, but I have to walk the entirety of that distance. Which is like even more frustrating, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my positivity up. I'm gonna stay super positive. Anyways, I'll be honest, I wasn't even expecting to stream today. My plan was not to stream today because I was in Virginia this morning. Just a couple hours ago, your boy was in Virginia, and I drove like 5.5 hours home from Virginia, and I'm very tired. I'm a little like out of it. I feel almost, I don't want to say exhausted because all I was doing was driving, but I feel definitely done with for the day. Like I don't want to do anything today, which is maybe why this is the perfect thing to live stream right now, because it's just walking in a straight line. I don't really have to do much. But like after driving 5.5 hours home from Virginia, the last thing I expected to do was live stream. Because realistically, this does like take some energy out of me. I know saying that might sound like silly. It might give off the vibes of like stereotypical live streamer complains about having the most difficult job on the earth. Most difficult job in modern day planet Earth. Which, I mean, it is. Live streaming is the most difficult job. That's why, as a viewer, you should be donating all of your hard-earned blue-collar American money to me, someone who actually works and is putting in real labor. I can't even say it without laughing. But while I'm joking about that, I do think that this like does take energy, which is why like when I came home from Virginia and I had just arrived back to my house after driving for 5.5 hours from Virginia, I wasn't really planning on live streaming because I didn't really have the energy to like be a communicative, entertaining personality. Maybe that's just because like I am a socially awkward and naturally, I don't know, I'm a very naturally like introverted person, so like just commentating during a live stream takes a lot of energy out of me. Maybe for other people, live streaming does not require any energy or thought or like effort. But for me, live streaming does require a lot of like energy and effort because of the commentating aspect of it, as well as just always being on. Like you pretty much always have to be a character, because if you just kind of sit here silent on camera, it's one, gonna be boring, and two, it immediately dissuades any new viewers from wanting to watch and wanting to follow or join the channel. Like I think that's the most difficult part for like me as a small streamer, and it's the most difficult part for other people who are trying to start the hobby of streaming, is they don't understand that like you can't really have a moment of silence. You can't leave any window of time open for people to be bored, because you never know if that window of time is going to be when a new person joins. Like when you're a small streamer like me, or you're someone who's just starting to stream for the first time and you have no audience, if someone joins your live stream and you're just not saying anything, they're going to leave immediately. They're not going to wait for you to be entertaining. They're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And that's not me trying to like talk shit on the viewers. That's just the cold hard truth. So like that's why I think I always try to like be on. I always try to be commentating, always try to like have a conversation going, even if there's no one in the chat, because you never know when that person's going to join. I'd rather have a random person or a new face join my live stream for the first time ever, and I'm sitting here talking about something, anything. It could be the most random thing ever, like my love of ice cream sandwiches. Yo, sup, that's me? Exactly, see? That's my point. That's so funny, by the way, because your name is Sandwich. That is hilarious. That's perfect. But like, I'd rather have someone join when I'm talking about the most random shit than have someone join the chat and I'm just sitting here, quiet, walking in a straight line in Minecraft. Because like, this is already kind of boring content. Like, we're just walking in a straight line. I can admit that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend, okay? I can sit here and try to like glaze the content and be like, well, this is actually really entertaining because in 400 live streams from now, we're gonna get to the far lands. Like, no. Half of y'all aren't gonna even be here 400 live streams from now. A couple of us are probably gonna be fucking dead 400 live streams from now. Let's be real. Like, I might be dead 400 live streams from now. I might not make it to the far lands. Wait, how do I don't remember the button to get rid of the sticks. I was trying to throw the sticks out of my inventory and it was just resetting my render distance. Yo! Sticky keys. Oh, that's funny. What snapshot is this? This is beta 1.7.3. The last version of Minecraft that has the Farlands. And we're specifically playing on beta 1.7.3 because the Farlands are only 15 million blocks away. I know, only 15 million blocks. Instead of some of the other versions of beta Minecraft where it's 32 million blocks away. So over double. So like if I was playing on beta 1.4, for example, I would have to travel 32 million blocks. And it would take twice as long. Another reason I'm playing on beta 1.7.3 is there is a mod that someone made for this version specifically, only this version, that eliminates a lot of the lag that exists in beta Minecraft. So for example, if I wasn't playing with the mod right now, I would be stuttering all over the place. Like my frame rate would be stuttering. And that isn't because of like my computer or my streaming setup. It's just because beta Minecraft is that broken, where specifically the farther away you get from 0-0, the laggier the game gets. How long have you been playing for? I have not actually been playing that long. This is only our 4th live stream so far in the series. So we are 64,500 blocks away from spawn. A long way to go for 15 million. Very long way to go. But like, I'm kind of doing this as a side project. I was explaining this earlier, where this will be something I just play in the background when I'm bored or I want to relax. And I'll still have like my main content to live stream. So whenever I'm not playing the games I normally play or the games I want to play, this will be backup content. And it'll kind of just be like a side quest for us on live. This will be a fun little live streaming side quest where over the course of probably 2 or 3 years, I don't know if it'll be 2 or 3 years, but if it's not something I'm live streaming every day and it's just like a backup playthrough. Jesus, this rain is so loud. Hold up. I need to turn it down after I sleep. Options. Is it? I can't even turn it down. I forgot. Okay, we just need to get out of the rain then. The beta version of Minecraft doesn't have a separate setting for rain audio. So if I turn the rain down, I turn all of my sounds down. Thankfully, the rain just stopped. It's the shortest thunderstorm of all time. But I can't even turn the rain down. That's crazy. Thank you for the roses and the lights, by the way. Thank you for the roses. But yeah, like, realistically, if I was just live streaming this and just playing this every single day, it probably wouldn't take me 2 or 3 years. But because this is going to be the backup content for my live stream, it might take 2 or 3 years while I focus more on the main content. Speaking of which, the games you normally play, that question is a good question to ask, considering, you know, that's what I'm talking about right now, and I'm considering this my backup. Funnily enough, Minecraft is one of the games I normally play, just not this. I usually play, like, Minecraft with friends, whether it be, like, party games or PvP. I just got invited to an SMP recently. I don't know how much I'm going to play on the SMP, but I kind of want to get into it. It depends. I feel like SMPs can either be amazing content or boring. So I'm going to gauge how it's looking. I want to like test the waters, and then based on how things look, maybe we'll start playing this SMP. But I play a little bit of Minecraft. I like playing just like a ton of games that are, I guess, party games, like multiplayer games with either friends or viewers. So I used to play a ton of Fall Guys, not so much anymore. I used to play a ton. I used to be big into the Among Us craze, which is crazy to think about looking back. But like those kind of genre of games. And then I guess the last style of game I play is just like single player games. Almost like old school Let's Plays. Remember those days when Let's Plays were popular? I just like playing games that have good stories. Speaking of which, we really need to start some new games that are single player recently. I've only been playing like multiplayer games lately. GTA? I have played GTA. Only GTA 5 though. I've never gone back and played the older GTA games because I started with 5. And I've just never had the time to go back. I don't know which one I would play if I do go back. Like, I don't know if I should play like 4 or San Andreas. Like, I've heard good things about both, obviously. But I definitely need to go back and play some of the older ones, because I've only ever played 5. I used to live stream a ton of GTA 5 with my friends. Those were the good old days. But yeah, I don't know. I normally just play multiplayer games. And those multiplayer games are usually with viewers or with friends. Sometimes both. It depends on the people I'm playing with. Like, sometimes my friends are down to play with viewers. Then some of my friends, they want to just play privately. Which I can't blame them, you know. Some of the people I play with, they're like not always in the mood to play with someone they don't know. It's not like they're signing up for it. It's not like they're live streamers or whatever. They're just people playing games. But yeah, I don't know. I have a long list of games that I need to play. It's getting out of hand. Because the issue is, every time there is a Steam spring, summer, fall, or winter sale, I end up spending an insane amount of money on a ton of games that I know I'll probably never play. And now the list of games that I own but have not played has grown to hundreds. I have it written down on a Google Doc, but I haven't even updated it recently. So there's more games that I need to add to this Google Doc. It's a problem. Why is someone with the name Queso just joined my chat? How do I know that's gotta be someone? That's gotta be someone with like a clip account or something. I don't know why, but the moment I saw that name, I just felt disrespected for him. That poor man. I need the sheep to move, please. Just curious. You mentioned that you're always talking even when there's no one watching. Does it get awkward? I don't think it gets awkward anymore for me. It was definitely awkward at first. 100%. Because, like, when I first started live streaming, I didn't know what to talk about. But nowadays, if there's no one in the chat, I will literally just talk about like whatever I want. I'll treat this like a personal rant session, like a private podcast. Like I I think I've gotten very good at just making things up. For example, if no one was here right now, I'd probably just talk about my road trip home from Virginia today because it was a 5.5 hour drive. And I think during that drive, I started to lose my mind. Like, you know how travelers back in the olden times would see, like, hallucinations in the desert? They would see, like, an oasis out in the distance that actually wasn't there. That was me driving home from Virginia today. I'm just on the highway, this long stretch of road, no turning for like 50 miles. And I would just get bored. Like, I had music playing, but if anything, the music was making me zone out more because I was playing songs that I'd listened to hundreds of times already. I knew all the words. Like, that kind of hurts my ability to focus. And as I'm driving down this long stretch of road, I just see like an IHOP out in the distance. I'm like, oh shit, maybe I'll get some fucking pancakes. And as I get closer and closer, the IHOP gets farther and farther away. And then I realize I'm hallucinating, brother. There's no IHOP. It's just more highway. And like, I think I genuinely was losing sanity during this 5.5 hour, or like this drive home. I was going crazy. And you also just like experience insane people. I've noticed, especially just like when you're on vacation. I don't know if it's maybe it's a little bit of both. If you don't mind, what state you live in? I live in Pennsylvania. Good old Pennsylvania. The state of Amish and I don't know, crackheads. We got the religiously conservative and the opioid liberals. That's such a bad way to put it. What the fuck is wrong with me? We got the Amish who are driving horse and buggies on the road, and the crackheads who are driving horse and buggies in their minds on the street corners. It's great. I love Pennsylvania. We got crackheads in Rhode Island too. I have not been to Rhode Island in so long. I went to Rhode Island in high school, and I don't remember anything about it other than I had really good cheesecake there, which, like, honestly, valid. That would be the only thing I remember from high school, is the food. Of course, that's the only thing I remember back in high school, is the food I ate. What high school did you go to? I went to this rinky-dink high school that literally was so run down. We had a building, but the building was like falling apart so much so that half of it wasn't usable due to like structural problems and it just being old. So a lot of our classes were held in a literal trailer that they had to rent. And they just put classrooms in a trailer, like a actual mobile home. But like, also, because I live in like such a rural part of Pennsylvania, where like I'm out in the boonies. Not really. Not like, I'm not roughing it, but like I'm not near like any big cities. A lot of where I live is just farmland. My graduating class was so small. There were so many, I worded that very poorly. My graduating class was so small and there were so few people in my school that it really wasn't the worst option, truthfully. Like, them renting out a trailer and putting our classrooms in a mobile home honestly kind of worked because all of our classes fit in a mobile home. I had so few people in my school. Now, granted, I'm exaggerating. They had to get one mobile home for the high school and one mobile home for the middle school. But it's still kind of funny that they only needed two for all of the classes that couldn't fit in the main building because the main building was under construction. They only needed two trailers. Yeah. Like I said, what was I saying? Oh yeah, going back one topic though. I don't know if it's like the hotel aspect of vacationing or the location. But whenever I go on vacation, I see the wildest people, like actual cryptids. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Irvin. And I can never tell if I see these lunatics when I'm on vacation because I'm at a hotel or because I'm at like a touristy spot, and crazy people usually exist at touristy spots. But like an example of something crazy that happened to me during this vacation in Virginia I went on this past weekend is I had to go back to the hotel room to grab a credit card we left in the hotel room. So my wife and I get in the car, start the car, and then realize, oh shit, we don't have the credit card. So my wife stays in the car. I go back up to the hotel room because like it's a lot of walking, and we don't both need to go back to the hotel room. She can just kind of relax in the car, enjoy the AC, and I'll go walk all the way back to the hotel and get the credit card. So I go in the hotel, I take the elevator up to the third floor, which is where our room was. And as I exit the elevator, there is a man standing at the end of the hallway. Right at the end. And I make eye contact with him. That's my fault, honestly. I shouldn't have done that. I aggroed him. Next thing I know, he just starts like walking towards me. And like, he wasn't running, but he wasn't slow either. It was like a speed walk. And when I tell you, he had like some literal Resident Evil animation to his walk. He swung his entire body when he walked. And immediately, I got so nervous. I got so nervous. Thankfully, our hotel room was like right next to the elevator. So I just like quickly scanned the key card, got in the hotel room, locked the door behind me. However, I realized like I just need the credit card and then I'm supposed to leave and go back to the car. I'm now potentially stuck in this room if this man's waiting outside the door. So I look through the little peephole and I don't see him, but I'm paranoid. Because I'm like, what if he's crouching? This is a literal thought that went through my head because I am a paranoid motherfucker. I'm like, what if he's crouching underneath the peephole? Like laying down on the floor by the door so I can't see him. And I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna like wait a little bit before I go back to the car. That way, he gets bored and he leaves me alone. So I texted my wife and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna use the bathroom, I'll be a little bit. And I just wait in the hotel room for like 5-10 minutes before leaving. I made sure to check the peephole again. Didn't see anything. When I tell you, I felt like I was in a horror game. It doesn't help that hotels are already kind of creepy places, like very liminal places. It has that uncanny vibe to it, like the back rooms. But when I left the hotel room, I promise you, I locked that door behind me and got in the hotel elevator so fast. I was out of there. I have to go. It was fun talking, listening. Have a great rest of your day. You as well. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for the follow, like I said. No, that was insane. Like, I wish I was making that up, but it literally felt like a moment from a horror game where I locked eyes with this man and he just starts like speed walking towards me and I'm like, fuck. Why? Why? What did I do to deserve this? I don't think I felt more fear in my adult life. Obviously, like maybe as a kid, I felt some fear about some things. I almost got hit by a train as a kid. We can talk about that. That's a story in and of itself. But obviously, like when you're a kid, you get scared pretty easily. But I feel like now that I'm an adult, like things don't really bother me as much. And I have a relatively good, I don't know. I'm able to keep my wits about me. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not able to word it very well, but what I'm trying to say is I'm able to keep my wits about me. So like, as an adult, I don't get freaked out by like lunatics who are out in public. If anything, I try to keep my composure so the lunatics don't think that they can like fucking rob me. Or I'll just act like a lunatic as well. If you can't beat them, join them. But like, I think it was because hotels are like a naturally creepy space, and more specifically, like the hallway of that hotel was like your stereotypical hotel kind of hallway where it is very liminal and very uncanny, and having a grown man speed walk towards you angrily in a hotel hallway, that like liminal space, it was creepy. I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan. But I don't know. That was the low light from the trip, for sure. Definite low light. What's funny is when that happened, I made the connection immediately. Like, maybe this shows how much brain rot I've experienced, both playing video games and also just being online. But like, after it happened, and the initial like anxiety faded, I immediately compared it to like a video game. Because it really was like a video game, and that was the first thing I thought. I was like, wow, that was kind of like a video game. Dude just aggroed onto me. I locked eyes with him. It's like a Minecraft zombie. He got a little too close to his aggro range. Unlucky, honestly. Do we need to keep collecting wool? Oh, yeah, we do. We still have 2 empty inventory slots. So, realistically, 128 more wool? Not exactly, a little less. Because we just got some. But about 128 more wool before we reach max inventory. I wonder how many... I mean... we could do the math, but I'm too lazy. But I'm wondering how many beds we would be able to craft with 7 inventory stacks of wool. And like how long that would last us in game. Not just how many nights we would be able to sleep off, but how much distance we would be able to travel in between those night cycles. What's crazy is like you could easily do that math. You could do the conversions of like wool to beds, and then beds to night cycles, and then night cycles to distance traveled. Not doing that. Not about to pause my live stream to do math, more specifically conversions. But we can figure it out. I know for sure it's not going to be enough to last the entirety of the playthrough. Like, eventually, we're going to have to gather more wool. It's going to be a non-stop grind. But I'm curious, like, how much this is actually going to help. I don't know. Like I said, I'm far too lazy to do the math. Okay. Craft another bed. See, I really need to, like, get used to the muscle memory of not breaking the beds when I craft them. Because normally, when I'm playing Minecraft like this, in survival mode, if I just place a bed out in the wild, the wilderness, and I sleep, the moment I wake up, I break the bed. But I quite literally cannot, absolutely cannot do that in this playthrough because it'll eliminate my spawn point. And then if I die, I'll respawn at 0-0, which would thus eliminate all of our progress throughout this series. So, like, this series specifically has been a big disconnect for my muscle memory playing this game, coincidentally. Very funny. The lyrics of the song were helping me find the correct words there for that topic. That's so funny. I guess we did not need to use a boat here. This is not worth... I mean, it kind of is, though. Realistically, anytime we find any body of water, the boat is way faster. It's faster to travel on boat than it is to travel by foot on land. Like, traveling on water with the boat is just the best mode of transportation. Issue is, it is a little slow having to then craft a new boat every single time. That is slightly irritating. And I guess the counterpoint is I could have like multiple boats in my inventory. Have like 5 boats crafted ahead of time. But I don't really want to waste any of my minimal inventory space on 5 boats when we could just keep crafting them. Thank you for the follow, Cobb, man. Why do I recognize that name? I feel like I recognize your username. Maybe... I don't think this is the actual reason, but I'm pretty sure it's because one of my friends on Fall Guys has the name Cod. It's like young Cod. But hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know why I thought about that. One of my friends on Fall Guys, their name is Young Cod, which is extremely funny. Almost as funny as the time I was playing Fall Guys with viewers. Just playing Fall Guys with the chat. It was a very relaxing, kind of chill live stream. And then someone's name was Fish Lips. And that, like, took me out. Or no, it wasn't Fish Lips, it was Salmon Lips. Specifically Salmon Lips. And that was even funnier to me. Because, like, Fish Lips alone would have been funny. But the fact that it was Salmon Lips made it even funnier because it was like such a specific name. And you know, I respect it. Bro was really into Salmon Lips. I can't even say it without laughing. So funny. The song is such a bop. I honestly forget how good some of these night mode songs are And the fact that they're not like copyright is insane. I guess I should say they're royalty free specifically. Like you can use them on live stream without getting copyright strike. Crazy. The night mode playlist, and specifically like night mode as a label, is so good. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of non-copyrighted music, it sounds very... It sounds very boring. It sounds like it's almost missing something. It sounds like fast food tastes when it doesn't have MSG. You know what I mean? Like, it really is lackluster. Because, like, I have a lot of experience with non-copyrighted music as someone who's been streaming for a while, and I've, like, researched a ton of non-copyrighted music. And the problem is, a lot of it just sucks. It is quite literally elevator music. But this song's a bop. Like, this shit is so good. That's what I mean. It's like the night mode label, I guess. I don't know if it's a more accurate way of wording it. I don't know if the more accurate way of wording it is by calling them a label or a producer. Regardless, night mode is just amazing with the non-copyrighted music that they're putting out. It's so good. Also, we're getting really lucky right now. This little water, river, ocean, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, it lasted for quite a while. And we have another one coming up. That was good. Like I said, I feel like we travel way faster by boat. So, if we can keep that up and keep using the boats to speed up this process, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe this playthrough won't take 3 years. Maybe this challenge won't be the death of me. You know, all I ask is that I don't die before the end of this challenge. Which I don't think I'm asking for a lot, truthfully. Yeah. Anyways. I do want to warn everyone right now, though, in the chat. I don't know how long I'm going to be live tonight. Like, I know that's not a shocker. I know if, you know, I say, hey, it's going to be a short stream tonight, that's probably expected at this point, because lately I've been doing a lot of short streams. I think 4 of the last 5 of my streams have been 3 hours or less. But realistically, I feel like a 3-hour live stream's not that bad. But I've only done like 1 live stream lately that was like 5 hours. And I feel bad. But in my defense, alright, before people get too sad or salty, in my defense, I did drive 5.5 hours home from vacation today. So I'm a little tired. I'm a little worn. I feel... I don't know. I feel a little... What's the word? Beat up? No. Maybe that's the word. Can I get out of this boat, please? Thank you. No, my boat! God damn it. Whatever. We'll come back to the boat. Oh, wait. I did not need your wool gray sheep. I do need the white wool, though. Hello, my friend. Thank you. I thought I was dead. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know why, but I thought that was like a lava ravine underneath me. That scared me so much. That actually caused me to, like, jump. I physically recoiled. Alright. We go this way. God dang it, there's another sheep. Maybe I can shear him. He disappeared. Oh no. That was a ghost sheep. That's terrifying. Actually terrifying. I don't even know what to say about that. That was spooky. Where did he go? Anyways, I guess we'll go back to what I was talking about, but I don't know how to focus on the conversation when I just watched a sheep disappear into the back rooms. What is going on? Did I ever even announce that I was live on Discord? I never announced it. Oh, what's the point at this rate? I never even announced that I was live on Discord. You've got to be kidding. I forgot to announce it. I wrote the message out and then just never sent the chat. Which is so funny because I've done that a million times. I've done that countless times in the past. Where I type out a message that I'm live and then I don't send it out to my Discord server to tell people. Oopsies. I meant to shear that sheep, not attack him. Hey, what's up? Jelena? Jelena? I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. You can tell me the correct phonetics. Please. Anyways. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Codman. Maybe you are the person I used to play Fall Guys with. I don't know. Anyways. Dude, this song is such a bop. How are you doing, though? There was something I was going to say, though. Oh, yeah. Apologies if tonight is not like a 5-hour live stream. However, I think it's a little reasonable that we aren't going to be live for 5 hours because I quite literally drove 5 hours home from vacation in my car, and I feel, you know, just a little sickly. Feel a little tired. I mean, this is kind of the perfect game to play when I'm exhausted. Walking in a straight line is kind of the least amount of work I could be doing on live. But, you know, I still feel bad. Especially, like, eventually I'm going to run out of energy. I can already tell. And I'm not going to have the same level of enthusiasm. And, like, I'm not going to talk as much. And I don't want to get boring on live. You go to build base? No, I'm actually not going to build a base. I'm going to the Farlands. I'm running to find the Farlands. This is really funny, though. This is quite literally the meme that has been getting really popular lately. Where it's like, server starts, and that one dude just runs millions of blocks away to build a base. It is quite literally that meme. And there always is that one dude. For example, I was talking about this about an hour ago, but I got invited to a Minecraft SMP the other day, and I don't know how much of it I'm going to live stream yet, because Minecraft SMPs can either be really, really good content or really, really boring content, and it genuinely depends on the people on the server, and I don't want to stream it if it's not going to be like entertaining for you guys to watch. But anyways, also, I noticed that I'm lagging, so we're going to actually quit and rejoin. Anyways, so when we opened up this Minecraft SMP, there was already one person who ran like thousands of blocks away from spawn. And they were so far away from everyone else that when we all wanted to like meet up and build a like centralized kind of, I guess, town to build, I guess, a little, I don't know, like, community together. They were thousands of blocks away. and they weren't able to meet up with us, like, because of that reason. At least not immediately. Like, do you like build? Yeah, Of course I like to build. I'm not the best builder, though. I'll be so honest. I won't say I'm the worst builder. I know how to build better than, like, a square 6x6 house. But I'm not so skilled to the point where I can add, like, a ton of texture and depth to my builds. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm the best builder. I really need to, like, practice more. And I also think I just need to, like research. Genuinely. I need to research how to get better at building. How to become a better builder. And I think a lot of that just comes down to being architecturally skilled. Genuinely. But I don't know. I've never had that skill in Minecraft to build like a mansion and make it look hyper realistic, or at the very least make it look super detailed and beautiful. I can build a mansion and make it look better than, I would say, a first-time player, but I think it'll look barely above average. Barely. You know what I mean? Thank you for the likes, by the way, on TikTok. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's funny because we were talking earlier about how, like, I've done pretty much everything there is to do in Minecraft except for journeying to the Farlands, except for visiting the Farlands in vanilla survival. However, I guess one thing that I have not done in Minecraft is learn how to become like a master builder. Which, if you say that a little too fast, it sounds wrong. But that's okay. My tongue is not twisted. My tongue is not tied. And I'm a good Christian boy who does not tell lies. But yeah, I've never become the best builder. So maybe that's something we can practice in the future. Something we can work towards to build up our skills. Literally. That was not even an intentional pun. But like, something I could work on in the future is how to get better at building. How are you? I'm doing really well. I'm a little tired, because like I said, I drove 5.5 hours today home from vacation. I was on a short little vacation this weekend for 3 days, and then I drove home from vacation for 5.5 hours. It's a long drive. I mean, not the longest drive I've ever done. I've done like 8-hour long drives before. I've done 9-hour long drives. I've never done double digits though. Never done double digits. But even so, I would say 5.5 hours is a long drive. So I'm a little tired. How are you doing? How are you today? Oh, wait. Let me shear this sheep. Slow my boat down. Come here, little sheep. Okay, thank you, Mr. Sheep. No, don't get in the water with me, bud. You can't come with me. Bro wants to go to the Farlands. I can't blame him. Pretty cool. That's so funny. Bro wants to go to the Farlands for sure. Dude, we are getting some bangers today on the Spotify playlist. This song is so good as well. How are you doing today? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. What is your profile picture, by the way? I'm very curious. I can't tell because it's so small from here. Why am I getting texts from Matthew? Matthew, why are you texting me when you're in my chat? Do you just want like a more private text message? You want a little bit more private chat with me? Instead of posting in the TikTok chat, you wanna DM me directly. Ooh, spicy. Let's see what he sent me. Oh, he sent me a TikTok link. Do you want me to react to this TikTok live on stream? I'll do it. Anything for you. Hold up. Let me pause this song real quick. Let me pause this song so we can react to this TikTok Matt sent me. The song is so good though. I almost hate to pause it. Yeah. What did you send me, bro? This is like ultimate cringe talk. He sent me a literal like, cringe talk video, but it's not even popular. It's not even like a popular cringe talk. How did you find this? Like, normally if someone sends me something cringy from TikTok, I'd just be like, haha, that's funny. And it would have like a lot of likes or views. So, you know, I wouldn't question it because they probably found it due to the fact that it went viral. This has 500 likes. This is not viral at all. How did you find this, Matt? What? What is this? Okay, hold on. I have to show you all now. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm laughing so much I can't even focus. All right, hold on, hold on. Let me show it on the camera real quick. It's like literal cringe talk. It is an old man screaming, just yelling into the mic with Wolverine claws. Can't forget the Wolverine claws. How did you find that, Matt? That that literally broke me. I I have no words. I'm speechless. What was that? I I shouldn't be shocked. Like I should be used to most cringe style TikToks by now. But the fact that it had so few views makes me concerned how Matthew came across that video. I'm genuinely worried for his algorithm or his personal, I guess, existence. Just what he does with his free time in order to come across that video. My For You page was built brick by goddamn brick, he texted me. What the hell, bro? That is concerning. I again, I'm experienced with cringe talk. I'm not experienced with underground cringe talk. I wasn't familiar with your game, brother. So funny. Anyways, we'll get some of these sheep here, and we'll keep going. Beautiful. Come here, brothers. Let me shear your wool. Hey, what's up? Aloski? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm gonna say Aloski, and if I'm wrong, correct me. Please. I genuinely have no clue. But how are you doing? How's your evening going? Honestly, we're doing a really good job at collecting wool today. Because realistically, like we're at a point in this playthrough where we just need to walk in a straight line. There's not much else to do. But one of the few things we should be doing, one of the few goals I set for myself today was to collect wool. And we've got a good amount of it this live stream. Hey, thank you for the follow, Oloski. I appreciate it. Yeah, we've grinded a pretty good amount of wool here. So I'm happy with that. But otherwise, I don't know how else to like better myself. I think we're in a pretty good spot. There's not much else to do. Oh, I feel like I have the hiccups. Hold up. I need to get in the boat so I can drink water one-handed. I can't really travel one-handed. I mean, I'm doing it successfully right now, but the second we get to a point where I have to move the mouse, I'm going to be in trouble. I have a feeling this water is not going to help my hiccups at all. That's fine. I accept my fate. For some reason, I always have the hiccups on live. I don't understand why. Whenever I start a live stream, it's guaranteed that I will get the hiccups at least 3 times. I do not understand it. Alright. See, the chickens are kind of pointless for me, I feel like. As are cows. I could get a couple more pieces of pork chop off of, you know, killing pigs, but it's not necessary. Right now, the only animals that benefit me are sheep and kind of pigs. Which is crazy to think and just to say out loud. But that's how beta Minecraft works, really. Specifically in this challenge playthrough. I don't know, like the chickens don't do much for me, and the cows quite literally do nothing for me because they don't drop food. They only drop leather. So I don't need leather, therefore I don't need to kill cows at all. That's crazy to think about. It's just crazy to think that cows don't drop food. They only drop leather. Like, that's so foreign to me. As like a I don't know, modern Minecraft player, I'm so used to the cows being like the animal that I kind of farm the most. I want to make sure I don't fall into lava here. Because not only is their food really good and has the best saturation, but then you also get the leather as like a bonus item. Meanwhile, in this version, it's completely different. Say hi to Kalina for me? I will. Of course. Aloski says hi, Galina. I feel bad because I feel like I'm pronouncing both of your names incorrectly. I'm so sorry. But hello. That's okay. You two can have a conversation with each other across chats. That's hilarious, by the way. This is the first time since I started multi-streaming on both TikTok and Twitch that someone has communicated across platforms. That's so funny. I didn't expect that. I mean, it's completely, like, understandable. It makes sense, even. But I don't know, it hasn't happened yet. Ow. It's the first time anyone's tried communicating across platforms. That's funny. I literally have never had this happen before. Alright. Let's get the sheep. Thank you. Give me all of your wool, please. Thank you. Okay, now you're just in my way, bro. Please move. Thank you. Alright, we'll keep running in a straight line. Honestly, we might have to craft a whole new thing of shears. Which is very nice. We've been kind of killing it today. Getting lots of wool. I feel good. I feel happy. Healthy. Alright. Is it gonna be nighttime soon? I feel like this day has lasted forever. It's not even nighttime yet. I'm not even close to it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn the music back on after we watched that TikTok Matt sent us. Hold up. Let me turn the music back on. Give me one moment. Spotify music. Oh, got my shears. Just had a headbang a little bit. Sorry about that. Hey, King Ninja, what's up? Alright. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful night, though. I have been kind of vibing. It's been a very relaxing stream, which is honestly what I needed tonight. I needed just something calm to play. Maybe tomorrow we'll stream something a little bit more excitable. Maybe tomorrow we'll finally start one of those single-player games I've been mentioning. We'll finally play one of those single-player games that I've said I'll play for months and never touch. It's a long list of games that I still need to play. A long list of games that I've just been ignoring. We could literally spin on this wheel back here which game we're going to play tomorrow. Because we have that many options of which game we should play tomorrow, which game we should start. Like, so many games that I need to just, I don't know, like put my big boy pants on and actually start playing. I think the issue is I have a little bit of commitment issues, okay, and I don't like starting new games because I'm worried that I won't finish them. And I only want to start them if I know I'm going to finish them. Okay. Dude, this drop, about to go heavy. We just start headbanging in Minecraft. We could literally throw a rave in beta Minecraft. It'll be the first ever rave in beta Minecraft 1.7.3. I don't know if that's true, but it sounds amazing. I'm down. Shoot. How am I gonna get across here? I think this is our best option. We'll have to build up like one block, but that's fine. I guess we could just dig this one out. Thank you. Okay. I have a feeling if I keep climbing this mountain, eventually I'm going to have to come down off the top of the mountain. And that's going to be a little annoying. I'm going to have to use the water bucket so I don't kill myself. Alright, yep, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was worried about. Okay. There we go. We did it safely, successfully. We can place a bed down over here. And sleep the night away. This will also give us a new checkpoint, which always feels good. Come on. Can I please sleep? Thank you. Whenever I, get my new checkpoint placed, it gives me almost like a sigh of relief. At the very least, it feels as though we're making significant progress because I can be happy and know that I'm safe from death. Because even if I do die, I'll just respawn right there. However, I'm actually going to backtrack for a second and get this wool from these sheep. Hello, friends. I would like your wool. Thank you. These definitely weren't here before I went to bed. Because the waterfall I took landed right here. And these sheep were not there. Like, they spawned while I was asleep. 100%. 100%. Okay. Anyways, let's do a F3 check. Oh, we're up to 76,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a boat here. I don't know if this boat will be actually helpful. I don't know how long this ocean's going to go on for, but hopefully it's not a waste. We'll see. Alright. Anyways, I think this might be one of our last day-night cycles that I play through before we end the stream. Regardless, it's been a really good stream. I appreciate everyone that's shown up. Um, yeah, we'll close it out strong though, with one last day cycle. Yeah, this was definitely a waste of a boat, bro. We're not gonna go anywhere with this. Unlucky, honestly. What a shame. Hi, Aloski. Aloski again? First time chatter again? Wait. What is happening? Hey, but this time you only have 2 underscores. It's definitely a different person. Definitely a completely different person. What the heck, bro? Okay. How are you doing, Aloski? Aloski 2 underscores, not 3. I now have to ask, how many of these Aloski accounts do you have? I'm very curious. And what is your relationship with Galena? Yeah, that's how we're pronouncing it. I feel like every time you chat, I'm being left with more questions than answers, but I kind of like that. It's mysterious. It's like my own little mystery movie. Oh man, I don't know why I keep getting the hiccups. I don't know what it is about live streaming that makes me have the hiccups. I don't know if it's because like I'm sitting down. I don't get it. It's got to be more than just sitting down that makes me have the hiccups. That can't be the only reason. But I'm trying to drink water to make the hiccups go away. It's not working. Kind of annoying, honestly. I feel bad because like, it's probably interrupting my commentary. Alright. Oh, we have a nice little ocean over there. Maybe? Or maybe it's just a pond. I don't know, man. I want some more water to boat through, because the boat is so much faster. It's a much faster means of travel than just walking on land. I don't know. Wait, can we use the boat here? I think there's like a channel we can just barely squeeze the boat through on the left here. Because I was gonna walk on the... God, you know, come back, please, come back. I pressed the wrong button. My second account. Okay, makes sense. I accidentally misclicked and I just hopped out of the boat. Please let me back in. Thank you. God dang it. I don't even want to talk about it. That's so embarrassing. Okay. No, what I'm hoping is we got a lot of open water ahead of us. Open seas. That way we can just travel for hundreds and hundreds of blocks without having to get out of the boat. See, I used to have an old like alt account on Twitch, but I don't even remember the password for it. I remember the name, but I don't remember the password, so I don't know if I would be able to get in anymore. I mean, I guess I could reset the password, but I would have to remember what email I used. I don't know if I remember the email I used. So the issue is I have no clue if I'd ever be able to log into my old alt Twitch account. My second account. I used to use it sometimes though to like watch my friends' live streams without them knowing it was me. I misclicked again and I got out of the boat early again. At this point, I'm just... It's my fault. Something's wrong with me, honestly. Okay. Let's make another boat, just in case we find another ocean. I say just in case, as if we're not going to find another ocean in the 15 million blocks we're going to travel. Hilarious. Okay. Yeah. I used to use like my second Twitch account to watch some of my friends' Twitch streams without them knowing it was me. What's that? There's like a hair stuck to my beanie. Weird. Anyways. Ooh, can we use the boat over here? Dude, this song's so good too. We've been getting some bangers tonight. Really, really good songs. Like, if anything, Tuwalowski. I know, it's crazy. We got 2 different Alowskis. I don't even know who to talk to. I don't know which one's real. I don't know if the person in the TikTok chat's real, if the person in the Twitch chat's real. Oh, wait, we should go this way. Hold up, turn around, brother, turn. I love how the boats in the Minecraft beta just do a hard 180. They just completely flip around. Surprised they don't capsize. That's so funny. See, this looks a little bit more promising. Looks a little bit more like an ocean on the side. Of course, now that I'm saying that, the water is immediately dying off. No way, brother. That's a bit unlucky, huh? Kind of a shame. Honestly, that's, again, my fault. I spoke too soon. I jinxed it. That is 100% my fault. Thank you for the likes, by the way, on TikTok. Billy, huh? God dang it, man. It's my fault. It's okay. We're covering some ground here. That's all that matters. Oh. I'm having too much fun. Also, I don't know if I said it, but thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. And the follows on Twitch. Assuming, you know, you guys are the same. Maybe you don't know each other at all. I don't want to assume. My fault for assuming. Honestly, that's on me. Alright. We'll park our boat over here. And we'll place a bed down up on the mountain. Once we go to bed, I think I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up tonight, though. Like I said, tonight's stream kind of went crazy for Minecraft Farlands. Usually these live streams are pretty, like, chill. And I don't have a lot of people in the chat. I'm just kind of, like, vibing, talking to myself. But we had a handful of follows on Twitch and TikTok. Shocking. Yeah, thank you for the follows. Thank you for the new chatters, first-time chatters on both platforms. And thank you for hanging out, keeping me company while we walked in a straight line in Minecraft. Anyways, we're going to go to sleep. We'll save our game. And we'll end the live stream. I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, have a wonderful rest of your night. I will try to as well. Peace out, boys.